If you want to save your Tinkercad design correctly and make sure you never lose your progress, this video is going to walk you through it step by step. We'll cover how to confirm your design is saved inside Tinkercad, how to rename it so you can find it easily later, and how to export a copy to your computer for offline use, 3D printing, or backup. If this helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more simple software tutorials. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about making sure your work is actually saved in Tinkercad. The easiest way to check is to look at the top left corner of the screen, right next to the Tinkercad logo. If you see the message, All Changes Saved, that means Tinkercad has already synced your latest edits and your progress is secure. This is the first thing you should always check before closing your browser or moving away from your project. Now, even if you see that save message, it's still a good habit to trigger one final sync before you leave. To do that, click the Tinkercad logo in the upper left corner. This takes you out of the editor and back to your dashboard. In many cases, this exit action gives Tinkercad one last moment to finish syncing your design properly, which adds a little extra peace of mind. Next, let's rename your project. By default, Tinkercad often gives your design a funny or random name, which can make it hard to find later if you have a lot of projects. To change it, click the default name at the top left of the screen. Then type in a custom title that makes sense to you. For example, you could name it based on what you built, like a keychain, bracket, prototype, or school project. Renaming your file now will save you time later when you return to your dashboard and need to locate it quickly. Once you've confirmed your work is saved and renamed, you may also want to save a copy to your computer. This is especially useful if you're planning to 3D print the design, back it up, or use it in another program. To do that, look for the Export button in the top right toolbar. Click Export, and Tinkercad will give you options for what you want to export. You can choose to export everything in the design, or only selected shapes if you only want part of the model. After that, you'll need to pick the file format that matches your goal. If you're preparing the design for 3D printing, choose STL or OBJ. If you're working on a laser cutting project, choose SVG. Each format is designed for a different use case, so make sure you select the one that fits what you need. Once you choose the format, the file will automatically download to your computer, usually in the Downloads folder. From there, you can move it, rename it, upload it to slicing software, or store it as a backup. That means you'll have a local copy of your design even if you need to come back to it later. So, to quickly recap, check for All Changes Saved, click the Tinkercad logo to return to your dashboard and trigger a final sync, rename your project so it's easy to find, and use Export if you want a downloadable copy for printing or backup. That's the full process for saving a Tinkercad design the smart way. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next easy guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.